We got beach parties, boat parties, beach house parties. It's giving. These next two little episodes that we probably gonna get from summer, y'all, is about to be a hot mess and a half. What's good, y'all? Sugar Sis Erica Vane coming to you right here again on Erica Vane TV, your number one source for all American content. In this video, we're going to be talking about episode 9 from season 4. This is going to be my preview video breaking down the quick trailer that we got after episode 8. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, y'all, so this trailer starts off with Spencer talking about this summer college athletes get paid for endorsements, and this is just a nod to the new NCAA ruling that there can be monetization happening around student athletes so that they can be paid for different things, which is an amazing thing. Again, when I was a student athlete, we couldn't do nothing. You could get disqualified or completely removed from any team or eligibility just by any type of taking money from anywhere that wasn't just your scholarship being paid directly to the school. It was a problem. But now student athletes can definitely monetize their fame, monetize their talent, monetize their trajectory into college sports, and we love to see it. I'm so excited for them to explore this storyline just because it's also something that's very new. So it's so many new and exciting things to explore within this specific storyline, and I'm excited for Spencer to have something else to dive into, especially after we're coming out of his little savior complex issue and getting expelled, but then not being able to walk, but then still getting his diploma, yada yada yada. So next episode, we're going to spring forward into summer break, and I believe that the guys are going to move into a beach house for summer, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But when Spencer is doing his voiceover and then it goes into a part where he actually is holding a can of something and he's looking at it inquisitively, I think that he's going to have to start to figure out how he's going to navigate the whole sponsorship space, in that he's a person of really, really high moral ground. So he's not going to want to just promote anything just so that he can get money, even though he might need money. Like, while Spencer is doing better than he was when we saw him in season 1, he's still not, from the Beverly Hills crew, right? Like, Miss Grace is still, working in the community and still not struggling like she was to keep the lights on and whatnot in season 1, but they don't have Beverly Hills money. And Spencer is in this beach house and he's trying to do all the things with these guys and prepping for college, and being a broke college student is very real. So I could definitely see us going into a storyline where he is a little bit more strapped for cash. He doesn't want to ask for, any help, like maybe not go to Billy about anything financially, but want to be able to have some things on his own. So he comes up with the dilemma of, like, if he's going to support or promote certain things that might not align with who he is, or if it's companies that he don't feel like respect Black people or the Black community. So I definitely think that that could be a thing when it comes to the whole sponsorship storyline. I'm really just guessing though. I would love to know what y'all think about the whole sponsorship situation from what we see in this preview. Again, I'm very, very excited for us to enter this part of Spencer's story. Then from there, we get to see Olivia saying live your life. We get quick cuts of Billy and Laura, who I guess are frolicking with the kids being out of the house. At first thought, I was thinking like, oh, maybe Olivia's talking to Spencer of like live his life, but it looks like she's sitting across from a girl, and I want to say that that's Layla that she's talking to. So maybe Layla is like trying to let loose a little bit. She maybe didn't make a decision yet about college, but then also still wants to enjoy summer. If she decides not to go to college, this could be the last time that she has to spend with all the crew and like kick it and like have a good time. But she also is the owner of a record label and a big producer who just brought, like, who had a new talent, or not a new talent, who had an established talent just reach out and want to work with her. So she could be facing some pressures from, needing to get to work, but then also still wanting to be a kid and to lean into that. So I could definitely see that that is the conversation that's being had between Layla and Olivia. Let me know all of y'all's thoughts and predictions and theories. I feel like this trailer, it was quicker than usual. Like, we get about 15 seconds, but because it was so many quick clips, I feel like we don't even get an ounce of really understanding what they have planned for us in the next episode, let alone leading into the rest of the season. So I want to know, and I will be in the comment section checking for all of y'all's thoughts on this. When we see Coop and Patience walk into this little party and she says, I would have never imagined we'd be living like this, I think that this is just speaking to the beach house that the guys get for the summer. So she probably comes to the party that they're having. I think, y'all, we're really going to be on this trajectory with Coop of trying to figure out what's next for her. She's not going to college. She's not rapping anymore. So she's really just kind of out here. I'm very, very interested to see what Patience has planned next, because I could definitely see Coop kind of going along with the flow of whatever whatever that is. And also, I guess, not necessarily riding the coattails of Spencer, but also like, you know, trying to figure out what Spencer's doing and kick it with him for the most part. I really feel like this little moment that we get of them in the trailer is just to set the stage for like this wild ass party that they're having, because clearly living with JJ and Jordan is literally just a party house. They might as well go ahead and start their own frat, because they basically are frat boys. Then we have the most aggravating clip of the whole trailer for me. We get to see Jordan on the beach with Spencer saying, we still got another month to get in shape, try to have some fun. And I'm just like, Jordan, stop trying to influence Spencer to be raggedy like you. He is poised, passionate, and powerful. You running around here always questioning why you ain't great. This is exactly why. Like, I feel like he's trying to influence Spencer to do some craziness. And it's one thing to have a fun summer, to enjoy your time before going off to college and really focus in, but it's another to completely derail all of your training and all of what you have going on, so that you basically set yourself up to have to work 2 or 3 times harder just to get back to where you were, when all you had to do is maintain where you were at and still throw in a little fun there. Like, Jordan just be operating on too many extremes for me. Like, one minute he's very passionate, he wants this, and then he wants to be great, and then the next minute he could care less and he wants to party, turn up, and sleep with everything moving. And it's just like, Jordan, you gonna need to find some type of middle ground, bro. Everything is not a just go to the extremes at all points. And I think them getting this beach house on the summer is going to be a license for that. He doesn't have Simone there, right? So he's not going to be cheating, I don't think, but he is going to be acting out in ways in reference to missing Simone, of like partying a lot and just trying to drown out how he feels and some of the things that he might be thinking about, or any of his insecurities with this whole party mindset. And it's just like, sir, you need to find more healthy ways to deal with this. Take up knitting or something, because I can't. And then right after that, we get a clip of Jordan sitting talking to some questionable people on this boat. Olivia and Spencer are looking over at him, and the voiceover is that Spencer is saying, oh, I know how to have fun. And I'm just like, oh God, the way they position this, it looks very dramatic. It's like, Jordan, who are these people? We don't know them. What are you doing? Don't get nobody in trouble. Don't get yourself in trouble. Can we please just make it through summer in peace? No more raggedy summers, no more drama filled summer, sir. Like, let's just make it to fall, make it to college in one piece. And then before the trailer ends, we get JJ saying, well, prove it, kind of as a response to Spencer saying, I know how to have fun. And it's like, JJ is literally just going to be hype man. He is the party, the walking party, the driving party, the party on the go. So I can't even really fault him for it, because this is true to his character. All I got to say is that y'all are trying to be collegiate football players. Please do not make some decisions in the 8 weeks between you finishing up college and starting preseason for football that's going to completely derail y'all's collegiate careers, because that would kind of be dumb. Y'all have spent a lot of times as very privileged kids partying and turning up. So at this point, y'all really gonna be doing a lot of the same, but go off. And y'all, that is my breakdown for the preview for episode 9. Again, let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. I cannot wait to hear what your theories, predictions, and thoughts are. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notification so that you don't miss out on any of my All-American content. I also will be doing an All-American Homecoming preview for episode 2, so keep it locked. If you missed it, I did my episode 8 breakdown, so go ahead and check that out, as well as a live stream, which was amazing. I got to talk with all of you amazing subbies live after the premiere of episode 8, so you can go ahead and rewatch that replay right now, and I'll see you in the next one.